It's working. Not any better to computer or whatever. Anyway, to start this, have you guys had, you Americans, because I'm sure you don't have anything this unhealthy. And I try to say that on purpose, I promise. These candy canes, they have like a jizzy middle, which are delicious. But they're like candy ones. You can get the sweetheart ones, and they're great. Last year when I was in the hospital, for one of the many months that was, one of the nurses, she was like, "I love you, Jess," and all this shit. And she made me a card and she put these in there. Not these same ones, of course, but I never had them, and I was like, these are fucking magical. So anyway, this video is about lots of things: music, MS. I thought I would just put of them together. Hopefully I don't forget anything. And I have to say in advance, so I'm on really high dose prednisone, so my face looks pretty round, and that sucks because when I'm not on it, my face is super skinny. Well, no, I won't say that. I know people have said it, but like regular. I have regular face, but right now I do not have regular face. So, what am I going to talk about? Oh, my question from my followers. Sorry. And I wrote it down, I promise. This, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Important things. Okay, so I don't know whether I should do my questions first or not, but I appreciate, first of all, most importantly, I appreciate so much, like, all the people that have supported me and helped me and asked me how I was. It means the world to me because I know that you don't have to, and I'm nobody. Like, I'm probably never going to meet you if I haven't, obviously. And, like, I mean, I feel lucky that I've been able to help you for years. And, like, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate that you care about me, you know? Like, sorry. Mine is bad. But I can't, like, I don't know. It means so much to me. And, I don't know why you care. I'm really glad you think I have really good taste. Really good taste in music, though. That means everything to me. It was the best thing ever. Like, I mean, it's just like knowing I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, and that's good. I'll look at my options. Yay. But anyway, so my questions, I have them. And I'll go from probably the most important to, like, I don't know, like close to, I guess. Anyway, so probably a huge question for me is the top. So the top questions, really, those ones will go to because they're easy, you know. And I'll go to music, I think. But the first one was, you know, it's the top like 3, and like it's who are your top 3 for people, and you know, blah blah blah, and wine, da da da. And this is very easy to answer. I think I have to say my first one. Sorry, I hate Linux computers. I fucking hate them. But my first one would be my little sister. When I was really little, I had a sister, passed away, unfortunately, and I always wanted a sister, you know. I always wondered, like, with my regrets, right? I always wondered, like, I don't know how to say it, but I just felt very lucky. My mother got with my stepfather a long time ago, and so basically her whole life she's with my sister. And she means so much to me. Like, I would fucking kill somebody who fucked with her. Like, I just love her so much. Like, I wish I could do so much more for her. And I wish I could, like, be not sick. So, things wouldn't change ever, and I wouldn't feel sick and this, that, and the other. And I wouldn't want to miss out on anything. I love her so much. Like, she is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So we'll keep that short and tier list. And Alex is my very best friend forever. We've been best friends for the longest time. And I can't really say enough about him. Like, he's done everything for me. Like, Alex is the reason that I'm still alive, really. You know, I'm reckless and blah blah blah, but I tend to just not take care of myself first and others. I've been around a lot of people who didn't care. And like, basically Alex moved here across the country and he's my best friend and I swear he will be till the day I die. And he's never stepped out of bounds and he's just done everything he could do from wherever he was to like make sure I was okay. And I know that if it wasn't for Alex, I wouldn't be alive right now. And that's a difficult pill to swallow. Like hardcore. And I feel very lucky. And speaking of that word, in my top 3, lucky. Now, Lucky is my very good friend from Dublin, Ireland. I could talk all day and tell you how great he is. I don't know. How do I say this about Lucky? And I'm sorry if this is like a loud thing. I'm not using a Mac. I'm taking a break. Well, I'm not taking a break. I just like the FX on some better, but they actually suck, so we'll just take them all off. They're like the little color things, but now it's too difficult. I've been trying to learn to be smart and like use Linux. It doesn't work for me. I think I've just used Apple too long and I feel like an idiot right now, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm sorry about the buzz. I really am. I did not mean for that to happen. But Lucky is my very good friend from Dublin, Ireland. I don't know how to explain him. He's the best. Like, he's done so much for me, and he has no reason, and he's cared all along, and like, I feel very lucky. We're lucky. And also, he fucking lets me call him Lucky, and I have no idea why. It's because I'm Jess. But, I don't know. Like, I'm really not good with my words, so I'm sorry, but what's new, right? I haven't done one of these videos on this Tumblr. I mean, I have some on there, but like, they weren't at the specific answering whatever. I've done a live stream. I've done 3 live streams on this one. But this time I just didn't. I thought this would be okay. Hopefully it is. And you can send, you know how to contact me, I'm sure. And hopefully I can link this one because things have changed since I did 3 years ago. Live stream I can find out, figure out, whatever. But not those. Let me get back to Lucky. He's great. He's probably the best thing to ever come out of Ireland. Other than Glenn Hansard. Glenn Hansard's really good. I don't think they make lots of people like Lucky. I don't think there's enough I could say. It means so much to me. And I hope that I never have to go a day in my life without him being my friend. Also, now we know, like, what, obviously, Irish chocolate that I like now. And I was always like, nah, it's whatever. No, Lucky showed me that it is not whatever. Let me buy the best things for you, Jess. You eat these right now. So now I know, and I'm gonna do an Irish chocolate video, or whatever, snacks shit. And I'm gonna do like chips chocolate, cough drops, because I told him, I was like, I need to get cough drops. And the ones with the middles, like the jizzy middles. And we only have here in America, I can only find the ones that are the cherry ones. Yeah, I'm here somewhere. And he was like, no, we have more. So he just bought them all for me. And he's like, I'm going to send you these at Christmas time or in December. I was like, that's really sweet of you to do that because, you know, it's not like I'm a local and you don't have to do that. But yeah, and there are ones that I haven't tried yet. So I'm excited to try, like, I forgot what's it called. It's like the winter something one, and it's like Christmas trees, I think, and they're like white chocolate and dark or whatever. But I'm so excited. You have no idea, so I can't wait to do a video. Please don't make fun of me like, you don't need any chocolate. I'm aware that maybe I could do with no chocolate, but who fucking cares, because chocolate's delicious. But like, the difference in the chocolate over there, it's kind of like, it's similar to New Zealand chocolate. It's just far better than what we have here. And it's difficult for me to say Is New Zealand chocolate better? Is Irish chocolate better? I mean, I kind of, there is a hokey pokey in the New Zealand chocolate. That's what it's called, obviously, and it's pretty good. However, I have to say, Irish might win. Like, sorry to say, when Irish might win, because it's so fucking delicious. But anyway, yeah. So, whew. So Lucky's great, and I can't wait to. And I'll probably talk when I do the Irish chocolate video about how delicious they are. I was trying to figure out how do I mesh together, like, what is it? How do you put it? Like a video where I'm trying all these delicious things, and then, what is it? And then, like, how am I supposed to put a cough drop in there? I'm gonna just sit there and talk while I suck on a cough drop. I don't know, so we'll see. If you love this and that, then tell me. If you hate it, please don't be mean. But do whatever you want to do. Anyway, but this is, I've tried this before, and summing the people up on my top are so hard. I can tell you that, hang on, straighten up. I can tell you that they're the best people I've ever known, ever in my whole life, that are alive on this earth today. So, and I'm very, very lucky. I'm so lucky. So anyways, music, and we'll get to that again, or back to that. I've been asked for so long, and I'll get back to the questions too, don't worry. But they're heavy-hitting questions, and right now I can't do that. But I'll go through some of my music list right now and let you know. Answering the questions I was asked and stuff, even though they're ridiculous, because who would want to know these fucking answers? Just listen to my music list, because it's the best music ever. Okay. Oh, I need to go to this list. I'll do it here or here. YouTube. Okay. Now, if you are familiar with my YouTube, which you obviously are now when you're doing this, but I have a list on my YouTube, and it's called Nightlight. And there we go, my Nightlight. And it has 192, I think, or something songs on it. And these songs are literally my favorite sounds I've ever heard in my life. They're pretty fucking great. They're stellar. And so, just want to hit the big ones. And there are just so many, I thought I would just kind of skim through on the biggest or whatever. And then say what I think about it, I guess, like, what's better, whatever. I look like an idiot in this fucking jacket. But anyway. Alright. Now the first one is, I'm not going to go through all these, but still. The first one is a filler song, kind of. It was like the first one I could think of when I was going to make this list. And, which I made long time ago. And it's Fleetwood Mac Dreams. And if you don't like Fleetwood Mac, especially Dreams and The Chain and whatever, there's something fucking wrong with you. Like, it's pretty good. It's not like a filler in general. It's a good song, but I know these are my favorite songs. So I don't know I put it on the list, but I did it like an idiot. The second is The National About Today. The National, I do like a lot. And actually, I went to see a Frightened Rabbit concert a few years ago. And it was great. And they were opening. But this song about today, somebody I knew know pretty well introduced me to The National in that song, and I just love it. It's like, as soon as it starts going, it's like, bam, it hits you pretty hard. In my opinion, so how it does to you, feel free to tell me, but I love it. Okay. 3, 4. Okay, 3 and 4. I can only say, and then with the list in general, any songs similar to the 3 and 4 by the same artist, I suppose, you should check it out. You should listen to him. He's just probably one of the most talented people I've ever known in my life, in any regard, respect, whatever. And I got to know him pretty well for a little bit, and the music insane shit. I hope he goes very far, and I think he could. So, listen to them. They're really great. I promise you. Jackson Brown, The Pretender. I love that song. I'm not a huge fan. And then any Counting Crows. Ones I love are Untitled Love Song, All My Failures, sorry, Raining in Baltimore, and Holiday in Spain. Favorite by far. Oh, Black and Blue, all-time favorite, sorry. And I dropped the computer. This is not what you're supposed to do. Check out my fucking ceiling. Anyway. Okay, moving pictures, silent films. That's interesting. So, these two are... So that song is from a band, and I was lucky enough to see them years ago at the Egyptian Room. You know, when I was here, like, visiting. And, it's a good song. You should listen to it. I promise. I can't say much about it. I think it just has special meaning to me, and it's one of the best songs ever. The one after that is probably the biggest on the list. Almost, probably, kind of. Sorry. Right to the Moon is a great song. Like, I'm so bad with my words. Like, it's really, really good. I'll tell you that. Put this away from me. But, so, my dad, who I guess I don't remember all that well because I didn't get a lot of time with him in general, in life. But anyway, when I was really little, there were a few songs I can remember pretty well. So many Counting Crows songs he would listen to. I was so little, and he loved them. I swear, he may love them forever. I don't know. But, I do. And I know that they're they're before my time and shit, but, like, I love them so much. Like, Adam Duritz, best. But anyway, Wire to the Moon, and that song, I only knew one person besides my dad who really knew it enough to actually bring it to my attention, and I hadn't heard it since my dad, so it meant a lot to me, and I listen to it a lot, and now I can't really listen to it so much anymore, but it makes my list. It really does, and I think that it's a good song. I don't know what to say about that besides that part. Right under that one, and it's 20 years, and the people are sing it. I'll just say that I mean, I've seen a few covers from these two individuals, and they're really, really good. Like, I can't even stand how good they are. Like, must be a familial thing. Like, they're really, really good. Or he's good and she's great. Like, they go together so well musically. So I put it on my list because it sounds way better than the original, in my opinion. And then Fairy Tale of New York. It's kind of hilarious, isn't it? If you've never heard it, you should listen to it. But, like, it just makes the list. And it's Christmas time, so it's fine. But, like, it's really good. It's kind of funny, but it's really good. And there's a lot of Glenn Hansard on here. The ones I would suggest the most, probably Angel at My Table, Leave. I love Leave. And Fitzcarraldo. The one I have on there especially. It's really good. We'll skip that one because I don't know what to say about it. Okay. You know what I'll just do? Oh, Amos Lee. I love Amos Lee. This is getting super long because of these damn things. But anyway. What was I going to say? I'm trying to... I swear I'm trying to find it. I'm going to find it in just a second. I wish I knew how to edit videos better. And I could just cut out a part where I find out what I want to. I'm going to do it though, I promise. Okay. guess that'll happen. Fuck is it? Well, probably, there it is. My favorite artist, like, that's, I don't know, my favorite artist I didn't know existed, I guess. And it's this, and someone that I got to know pretty well for a short time. He was the one to bring it to my attention, this person, this artist, and I was blown away. Like, when I first heard his voice, I was like, do I love it or do I hate it? It was kind of listening to the Rubber Bandit, not the Rubber Bandits, who are great, but, who did Fuck This Place? I can't even think of who did it. Not right now, I can't think of shit. But anyway, Frightened Rabbit, yeah. And, good stuff. My favorite songs, from the Tallest Man on Earth, and I really tell you, I beg you to listen to them. I mean, it was like hearing them for the first time, like it was such a big deal, you know? And I fell in love with these songs, this guy, more than I ever could anyone in my whole life, so don't worry. So I Won't Be Found, Love Is All, Dreamer was the first one I heard of his, and it's pretty great. Pretty good stuff. Where Did My Bluebird Fly? Which I had to cover up on my SoundCloud, which is not even nearly as good, but I loved it so much. It meant a lot to me. King of Spain is really actually the one I didn't want to like. Thrown Right at Me, which he did with his, I think, now ex-wife, which is sad. But yeah, There's No Leaving Now. Those are my favorite ones. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so, and I'll stop there with those because it gets out of hand fast with this time home. But yeah, so that's what I think about that. And I appreciate everybody asking me, like, what do I think, what do I suggest, and da-da-da. And then another question on the top were, like, as far as my SoundCloud goes, like, which songs and why did I pick them? And I'll go through some of them, and really a lot of them are just my very favorite songs. And I know that I can't do better than the originals. I'm very well aware of that. And some of them I won't even go into. Like, this guy, in the past, like, I absolutely loved whatever, his music, some of it, and I was like, I need to replicate this. And I tried with some stuff, and people said I did alright, but I don't think I could do anywhere as good, so I just thought that would be stupid to put up there, so I didn't. But yeah, but there are some things I won't put up there. I have one Counting Crow song up there. I think it's Holiday in Spain. It's really, I love it so much. I don't know what to say about it. The big ones, pull up the fucking list. Hold on. Damn it. I need like 10 screens right now. Computer life is difficult. Okay, here we go. Woo! Missing was one that everybody thought was done so well, although this sounds shitty, but singing and all that, like, really good. So that's one. Skinny Love I loved, so I thought that'd be good. Give Me Wings is one that pretty much everybody liked. Almost. A Liar probably was one of my favorites to do because I think at that point in time just resonated in the, I guess, situation, relationship I was in, whatever, like how, you know, wasn't a nice person or somebody that, I don't know, it was stupid girl shit, right? And so I really love the song. And I did it very different than Marcus did, so I was pretty excited about doing it differently, I guess. And I have the Happy Trolls, so it's just funny. But most of them are just that. There's some Lana Del Rey on there, Sunday by Sunday, and I'm not a U2 fan, but most Irish people are, so I guess I'm alright. And Baby. God, there's so many on here. Fuck this. This is ridiculous. Can I even upload a video longer than like 5 minutes to YouTube? Or something like that, I don't know. I really hope I get to link this properly in the right places, because this is my first attempt, so. Just take a look on my favorites. I try to change a lot of them up a little bit. Pretty Gonna Cry was one that people liked a lot. It's way down here. Reminder, sorry. All the way down. It's funny because, actually, Mark Geary, the Irish musician, he was the first one to like be like, oh my gosh, Jess, I really love this. This is Glenn, and they're friends and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah. Now, he turned out to be probably an economy-sized bag of douche. He did give me the most, like, the best compliment I've ever heard, though. It was so funny, and it was very, I would say Irish, but since I'm not Irish, I can't say it, but he said, you're hotter than holy water, and it was just so cute and funny, but he's not great. Glenn I love, though. Glenn's pretty good. But yeah, all the way down. I really like that one, and that was at a weird, fucking terrible time. So, I'm looking, I swear. I'm about to say nothing. Hallelujah is just a tracked one, but yeah, but it's mine. I sang it, and then my little sister was like, "Oh, I want to do it," and I was like, "All right, I'll put you on top. Like I'll just put them together, the tracks together," and I did it, and it's so cute. I love that she did that with me. There's one part she's like, I can't do that, and I was like, it's alright, I'll just whatever it. And she's great. I love her so much. Fall like slowly. There's something for you. And say something. I think they're all situational. Not all, but some are. Okay, this is ridiculous. Those are my top, I suppose, but everyone on there, like, I really love the songs in general. So if you see it on there, then you'll know why, because I love them, so yeah. And as far as more questions go, get off the fucking music shit. Where did it go? Sorry, I'm so bad. If I didn't have iPhones all the time, I would be like, fuck this. Fuck this. Okay. Top stores. I'm gonna save that one for the next video. And I'm sorry. Everybody knows my favorite store is Victoria's Secret. Like, my Victoria's Secret car is my very favorite thing ever. Excuse me. I also recently had someone reach out to me who was in a bad situation, which many have, and I really appreciate doing that. In any way I can help, I will. But, and she was in, like, an abusive relationship and da-da-da. And, you know, we talked, and hopefully I could be a little bit of help. I mean, I got married when I was super young, which is the worst idea ever. And, somebody who hurt me, somebody who did a lot of bad things, somebody who lied a shit ton, who didn't really do those things that you're supposed to do, you know, like, bought things we had nothing, and, you know, and it hurt me in every way, even when I was pregnant, which didn't work very well. And so I understand, and I would like to reach out to her because we haven't had much connection since then, and tell her that I'm so sorry about that situation, and she touched me more than probably anybody has for the most part, and on there, and I appreciate it. And so please update me, because I'm still wondering, and if it's not as great as you want it to be, then I still want you to update me and tell me what's going on. And I'm sure she'll see this because she sees everything and don't be like whatever bothersome, I guess. And but you know, I have a lot of experience with that. Somebody who lied to everyone, and I'm gonna reconnect it with both his parents, and like, if it wasn't for me trying to do that, he wouldn't have anything to do with either one. All he did was talk shit for years, talk shit about my family, and how like my cousin was married to a pedophile, and he looked gay, and he acted gay, and all this shit, and just said terrible things, and about people's appearance in his own family, about infidelity in his own family on both ends, and just like lots of promises that never obviously came to fruition because it was all bad. And I wouldn't recommend anybody to get married when they're very young, or to get married to somebody that, I don't know, has ever hurt you, like ever in life. I don't know, but don't ever be with anybody who will take life insurance on you, I guess. I don't know what to say. I don't know, but I really wonder, like, a lot about that. And so please reach out to me. Let me know you're okay. Anyway, there's so many things this would cover in this fucking video. I got some of my music list done. Man, I wish I wouldn't have spilled anything. I wanted to do this really quick because I turned it inside out like an idiot. Idiot side out, you know? Yay. Anyway. Okay, so I just hate that people suck. I don't know. Anyway, and I love that some people have good taste in music, so thank you for that. Any questions or whatever, if you have any personal information, which you probably do if you're gonna watch this shit. And hopefully, I'm so sorry if I have trouble and it takes longer, because I'm not sure how to link this. I will ask Alex, actually, if he can help me when he is free, but, like, help me, because I'm not good at any of this interneting, so sorry about that. And oh, and another question that was just kind of random. Excuse me. What is there good to watch on YouTube? And I'll tell you, even this bitch like picked it up from me, but I got it from Lucky. Llamas with Hats is so fucking hilarious. If you ever watched Charlie the Unicorn, that whole situation, then this is like 50 times better. It's just so funny. Those Nate's vlogs, or Nate's Flicks now, he is hilarious. I absolutely love him. He's the best. He's so good and so funny. And what else? I watch a lot of makeup videos and stuff, whatever, girl shit. So the biggest ones probably like that. Lucky showed me SDF. It was fucking hilarious, and I didn't even think that it would be one of those situations. So yeah. Let me see. What else is there? I'm gonna have to really think of that and like write it down, because this is gonna be a lot longer of a video, and I'm sure you're already done with me, so whatever. But anyway, but oh, back to the people, since those questions, I mostly answered them. But anyway, the people, my sister, Lucky and Alex, couldn't say enough about them. They're the best. Alex is my best friend, as I've said multiple times probably. And you know, because if you followed me for years that I've had these things and redone them and this, that, and the other, then you've heard me talk about them, or we've talked about blah, 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 or like, best friend. Don't know why. I'm so lucky I have a best friend like that. But I'm very lucky. And then Lucky, duh, he's the best gobshite I've ever known. You know what I mean? Like, he's so fucking great. Like, everything about him is great. And he's a Viking. Isn't that exciting? He works on Vikings, the show or whatever. I think it's pretty. He makes a pretty great everything. Like, he could be a Viking in general. If you wanted to just be a Viking in Ireland, like, rolling around Viking stuff. Anyway. Not to give too much away, but he's great. My sister, without a doubt, and Alex, for sure. And regrets are kind of skimmed over without kind of putting it to a thing where, like, my regrets are this or whatever, but I think I've made them pretty clear before. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, and my followers, you fucking idiots, there's so many of you, and thank you for asking me questions. And I went in such a, like, I was diagnosed with MS 3 years ago, and in a few months, I guess. In a few months it'll be 3 years ago, and it seems insane, and it's been like a nightmare. So, thank you so much for giving a fuck about how I am and like how I'm doing, especially after last year was like the worst year ever. And the funny thing is I was, 13 is my number, is your number, woo! And so 2013 was supposed to be the year. It's supposed to be like the best year. My pop passed away in 2012, and it was the worst year, the fucking worst. And I was like, please be better, because I can't do this anymore. And it started that way. I mean, over half did, and then it crashed down. So it was not real for it to have started out so great, but, or later, I guess, And, I guess it became the beginning of the worst, but then we go to 2016, and up until recently, up until I got out of the hospital this time and things like that, like, they've been the worst years of my life. And it started in 2012, I guess, and it just kind of went downhill. And there are a lot of reasons why, and I don't think it's important to like throw names and situations out there or pictures or videos or whatever, because what's the fucking point? Because I like to keep my word if I can, and I'm just not like that. So, but fuck, I wish I was sometimes. But over a year ago in October, I was in the hospital and I got some pretty bad news, and on life news too, and I almost died. Like, they told Alex that prepare yourself, and it's funny how life works and how you see who gives a fuck and who doesn't give a goddamn. And sign of the cross with my wrong hand to do it with, but like I am left-handed, but like it was the most difficult time since then, and I had to like try to figure things out for myself, and like how is life gonna work, because I stopped doing it years ago, I guess, and like I don't know, why people terrible, why people liars, that kind of thing. But anyway, so I appreciate so much when you ask me how I am, or when you say something nice to me, because I know you don't have to care. Like, I know that it's nothing. Like, I'm just a girl. I probably don't know. We probably never met. There are way too many of you for that to happen. But, we probably never met. And so, I don't know, like, I appreciate it. So thank you so much. And if I can help you in any way, then please let me know. Also, some of my videos on here, if you get to watching anything, are just MS related, some are music related, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So to stop talking early, because I am ridiculous about time, I will say, oh, you didn't get to see Muffin, come to mommy. She'll do it if I give her doggy candy, not real candy, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, because she shouldn't have regular candy. Yeah, come to mommy. Come here, baby. Come here. Mommy. What are you doing? Muff. You're gonna fall. Watch where you're walking. Isn't Muffin the cutest thing in the whole wide world ever? And she's woke up, so she looks ridiculous. And Muffin will not keep a top knot bow in. God, I wish I could count how many times I've tried. It doesn't work. She just shakes it up. Say hi. This is Muffin, if you didn't know, and if you don't, then fuck you. Just kidding. Yeah. I'm gonna peace out to you, all you gobshites, and wish you well. American, fucking Irish, English, Scottish, whatever. So, but thank you so much for giving a fuck, and I will always appreciate it. And do what I say, listen to the music that I tell you to. Alright, I'm gonna push it and turn it off now. Have a wonderful day, and if I didn't scare you away from my site, then thank you. And hope you're very well and continue to be. And thank you for everything. And I'll try to do another one of these for the rest of the music thing, because I really didn't hit it as hard as I wanted. But if you're retarded, look at the list and like be like, oh, I like that, oh, I don't. You'll know. Let me know, though. Okay. Alright, bye.